Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance, and this is an M40 M43 and it's on the south spawn of Prokhorovka, and the name of the commander is FireKitty. And I think if we look at the side of the M40, yep, we can see, looks like a tiger, or a FireKitty at least, anyway. And let's see how we get on. FireKitty's a member of What Arty Noobs, and she's well practiced at using the M40. I've seen her replays before. Heading for the railway line. Now, as many of you may know, the M40 was actually built on a lengthened and widened chassis for the M4. They initially put a 155mm howitzer on it, and they called it the M40, but they later changed this to the 8-inch howitzer, and they called that the M43. And quite a few were converted to the M43 afterwards. In fact, it was supposed to be interchangeable, that they could put either weapon system on the chassis. Okay, looks like FireKitty's looking for a counter battery to start with. Seeing if there's any tracer from the usual places. There's two enemy Arty. One's an M12, the other one's a GW Tiger. Or rather a GW Tiger P, I think. Okay, we've got a Tiger P there. In that sort of like raised bit of ground next to the river. Rounds out. Whoa! She's picked up some stun assists straight away, so it looks like her round hit the target, stunned it, and another round went in directly afterwards from the Su-14-1 on her team. And so FireKitty's managed to pick up some points straight away with her first round. Alright, they just lost an Object 430 up on the hill. FireKitty does have some team members climbing the hill at the moment, but still no sign of the enemy on the hill. In fact, there's a large number of tank destroyers hanging back on the west side of the map, and we can see an M46 pattern now on the west side, and an AT7. And they're quite some way south, actually. Very surprising. And that AT7 has been taken out. M46 is right at the edge of the field of fire. Oh, there's a Malshan turned up near the railway tracks, and he's right at the other edge of the field of fire, but FireKitty's zeroing in. Lovely shot. Yes, right into the side. You can tell that she's given it just the right amount of lead. 505 hit points and some stun assists straight away. You can always tell when a shot's been well aimed, that you know, oh, that tank's just going to walk right into the shell, and they did. Okay, M46 pattern making a run across the ridge line in the centre of the map. And there's a Tiger on the hill. T-43's made his way round and then he's gone into the dip. Very unusual, that. Okay, FireKitty's looking onto the hill where that Tiger 1 was last seen. It may be the Tiger P actually, rather than the Tiger 1. That's a round from the Su-14-1 there going in. Ah, there it is, yes. And the Arty did stun him. Rounds out. Direct hit! And it's taken out immediately. I think actually, yes, she's picked up all the remaining hit points there. And I think actually the Su-14 would have picked up some of the points as well for the stun. M46 patterns in the village. I think there's another tank up on the hill. Far side. There's the M46 pattern again. Okay, that's the one that made its dash across from the west side along the ridgeline in the centre. FireKitty's going for him. She's zeroing in her aim. Rounds out. Direct hit again, and he set fire to it. I'm sure she caught it on the rear and set fire to that M46, and it blew up. So I suspect she'll probably get the arsonist badge from this one. It definitely looked like it hit the rear of the vehicle. Right, there's an Oni near the centre. Probably using those trees for cover at the moment. And a Malshan there as well. Not sure on their exact location at the moment. Waiting for a spot. But a tank has turned up on top of the hill. And a Scorpion's gone into the dip. Very unusual. Now the only way out of that dip is to actually come south. You can't really climb that cliff face very easily. But there are some support tanks from FireKitty's team to help her. There's a lurver. Oh, no, there was a lurver. He's been taken out. So that Scorpion's never going to make it out that dip. Ah, the Oni has actually gone further along the ridgeline. Okay, FireKitty's zeroing in her aim. Lining it up. Rounds out. Direct hit again! 409 hit points, 3 critical hits. It's uncanny accuracy here. Right, that IS is in a very dangerous position. He's going to get hit by an 8-inch howitzer very, very shortly. FireKitty's got him in his sights, in her sights. He's trying to make a rush for the trees, but it's not going to help him. Round out. Oh, look at that! 485 hit points, 2 critical hits. He's hurting. He's down to 3 hit points. He's not going to last very long with just 3. He's made it into the bushes, so he can't be seen, but he's not going to last very long with only 3 hit points. And FireKitty's loaded. Right, there's Malshan. He's come over to the other side of the village. FireKitty's zeroing in again. Dialing in the aim. Almost ready. Rounds out. Whoa! Right onto the front plate. That's probably hurt his engine. 278 hit points off that one. 3 critical hits. One of those is very likely to be the engine of that Malshan. Of course, their engine's up front. So I suspect that player has now had to burn his repair kit. But he probably also knows that FireKitty's nearby, because he would have worked out from which direction that shot came. And there's a T-25-2 up on the hill. Ah, FireKitty's been spotted! She'll have to move very quickly. Oh, she gets around into that T-25, but the Malshan exacts revenge for that shot and takes her out. Yep, the moment you're spotted, the moment that Sixth Sense goes off, you've been spotted for 3 seconds by that time already. And I suspect that Malshan driver thought, right, I'm going to get revenge for you taking out my engine. And it was a big hit on the T-25-2. So 396 hit points, and she picked up some stun assists as well. But 3k damage and 1.1 assists. Oh, actually, she's just said that in chat. Yep. That is pretty good going, that is. That's certainly helped her team a lot. And in fact, actually, her team have now made it up to the west side of the map. Type 4 Heavy's right at the other end now. And he's about to be joined by the Tortoise. They've taken out the enemy GW Tiger P. And that Scorpion G is trapped in the dip. He can't make his way out of there, because if he tries, he'll be taken out by the IS. And FireKitty's switching to the other players now, so we can get a better view of what's actually going on. There's the IS, watching for that Scorpion that's in the dip. And the AT-15 over top. There's the Scorpion. Now the IS-6 should make short work of that, but he's not angling his IS-6 very well. He's almost making it an inviting target for that Scorpion to hit, saying, hit me, hit me. Well, not a very good move, IS-6. You need to angle better. Much better. That's terrible. That's the worst angling I've seen. Yeah, 500 hit points gone just like that. He does take out the Scorpion G, but you didn't need to lose so much in the way of hit points. Just needed to angle better. Okay, they've got the hill. They just need to deal with this Malshin. And there's an MXCL CD6. There's the Malshin. He's driven all the way back to defend the cap. The Scorpion G's turned up, and he's about to put a shell into that Malshin, I think. Yes, he has! That's quite a big hit. And it's a chase now to claim the soul of the Malshin and the AMX CDC. And the Malshin's down. And the CDC's gone. So it's just a case of finding where the M12's gone to. Now, the SCRV is indicating he thinks it's in grid square A8. Well, that is the usual hiding place for Arty, I must admit. But it might be easier to actually do a roundabout route to get to that grid square. To go up the hill like the Scorpion G is doing right now, just in case the Arty happens to be elsewhere. Because I know for a fact, because I've seen it done by other players, that some players like to go right into the corner on A0 and shoot from there. Oh, no, there he is. He is in A0. He's just further up. And he's taken out by the SU-152 before the Scorpion can claim him. So, that's the end of the battle. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a good battle for FireKitty. She managed to get a first-class tanker in the M40, M43. She picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. She got 12 in that one. And yes, she did get an arsonist when she set light to that M46 pattern and burned him to death. She picked up a Gore's medal as well for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of her own vehicle. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, second on damage, 3,556 hit points. And joint third on kills with 1. And second when it came to base XP of 1,048. Only just beaten by 11 points by the SU-14-1, who was working in tandem with us. So well done to both of you. She only fired 8 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetration, 75% success rate, 2 splash hits as well, 2 splash. Damage of 3,556 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. She received 1 hit, and it was a penetration. That was from the Malshin. She damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 1 of them, and she did stun assistance damage of 1,173 off 8 stuns. She has a premium count and earned 47,795 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, 23,429 credits. And received 1,572 XP, and there was no multipliers, so that's all the experience points she took away. So, pretty good battle, FireKitty. Thanks for sending in this replay. If you like this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.